What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you while traveling?
I got kidnapped in Canada.
What?
Yeah. To put it simply, that's basically what happened.
Oh my goodness.
And then I'm like, I don't really know how much I can say.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, I was visiting your friend.
Okay.
That I met online.
There you go with this
Internet.
online. You need to stay off the internet.
No, I mean, like, you know, I'm a risk taker. Again,
Yeah.
like, nothing bad ever, like, really happens. Like, I mean, you know, I just, like, do.
But did you die? Type of
Yeah,
thing?
I got back to America, clearly.
Right.
And that's kind of what happened is I just kept playing. They're like, I'm an American, and my parents are picking me up from the airport. Like they're expecting me. My parents didn't know I left the country.
Oh my god.
Like they had no idea I was even gone.
Yeah.
But I was just like, they didn't know that. So.
Do you have someone now that you always tell, like whenever you leave the country?
I tell my siblings. Yeah. So I share my location with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So, but yeah, basically like my friend was doing some shady business, and his business partners wanted him to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, hey, we're just like hanging out. I'm only in the country like 20 more hours or something. And they're like, no. And then they're like, he's going to take care of you and watch you. We'll see you tomorrow. I was like, okay. And so then the guy, there's 8 men that came in, first of all, that were all over 6 foot and did this. And then 3 of them stayed. There's also a prostitute staying in the other room. It's a whole story.
It's a whole podcast.
It's a whole like Susie crazy pesto story. Like honestly. And essentially, like, the guy was like, so do you need anything? Do you want some cocaine? Do you want any drugs? I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm just going to go in my room and, like, lock the door. Yeah. So that's what I did. And then, like, in the morning, I woke up, and there's still 3 men out in the living room. And they're like, okay, what time's your flight? And I was like, 1 or 2 o'clock or whatever. And they're like, okay, do you want to do anything in the city before? I was like, I guess, like, go to Whole Foods. I don't know. I haven't been to Tom Hortons yet. And then he's like, okay, let's go. And, like, I'm like, okay. So, like, he drives me to Whole Foods. And, like, he has my luggage in the car. But I have my passport. Thank God they never took that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can go inside. I'll be waiting here for you. I was like, okay. So it's like I go around and just kind of, like, get snacks for the plane, and also kind of being like, what the fuck is happening right now? Yeah. Like, I mean, he has my luggage. I can't, like, leave. Why would I if he's driving me to the airport? Yeah. I mean, and so originally when they took my friend, they were speaking in French and stuff, and I knew a little French because they were French Canadians. And so they were basically, like, implying, like, yo, we're going to fuck up this girl if you don't listen to us. And so that's where it was like, okay, am I in danger?
Damn,
not really.
That's scary. What the fuck?
It was fine because, like, then when we were driving to the airport,
I didn't even know they get down like that in Canada.
Oh, French Canadians are fucking brutal. Like, don't fuck with French Canadians. They're mean. They're mean.
That's crazy.
They're super mean. But while we were almost to the airport, he's like, so, can I get your Snapchat? Yeah. No shit. I was like, are you shitting me, dude? I was like, really, right now? He's like, what? I was like, you realize?
He's like, I saved your life.
Yeah, I was like, you realize you're holding me hostage? He's like, yeah, I mean, he's like, don't be like that. I was like, don't be like that. I was like, this is exactly what's happening.
You gave him the snap though, huh?
No, I did. I was like, you're literally ridiculous. And he's like, aw. He's like, well, don't tell them I asked for your Snapchat. I was like, I am a me. That's exactly what I'm telling them. Like, right now. I was just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I was like, you're literally holding me against my will right now. But I did get donuts from Tim Hortons. So
there you go. What is Tim Hortons? I've never heard of that before.
It's like a gas station, kind of like a Dunkin' Donuts, I think.
I got you.
But it's like super Canadian.
Oh, wow.